Hey, ma'am. So, okay lang ba si Mona ako ipangutana si ma'am?
Sure.
Sure. Will you please take off your mask?
Okay.
So, kinsa gani ka? Pwede pala ilan mo yung pangalan?
I'm Christine Monsilagan.
Ma'am Christine Monsilagan. Actually, she is usas ako mga pinakagwapang amigo. Pinakagwapa. So, this time, the question is, okay lang ba si mo pangutanon ta ka?
Sure.
Ready? The question is, if you're gonna be a god for a day, what will you do? Again, if you're gonna be a god for a day, what will you do?
Of course, as we can observe in this world, we are in the situation that nagproblema ta sa kalibutan because of pandemic. So if I will be a god for just one day, gusto na ko i-resolve ang pandemic. And of course, those people nga poor, I want to make them rich. And of course, those people na nagproblema, those people nga nasa struggle, I want to be nakanang mahimo sila nga masubad lang problema. And of course, nga maging malipayon sila silang pinag-isip.
Once again, kinsa gani ka ma'am?
I'm Christine Monsilagan.
Christine Monsilagan. Thank you. Say hi.
Hi!
Thank you. Hey, Kuya B-Boy, I have a question for you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So the question is, if you were gonna be a god for a day, what will you do? Again, if you were gonna be a god for a day, what will you do?
I would make everyone happy by answering all their prayers and bless them
Through what?
through answering their prayers
And that,
guide them.
yes, that would be all. Thank you, Kuya B-Boy. Say hi.
Please subscribe, like, and subscribe to Pastor Romnic's channel. Bye.
So ang question is, if you're gonna be a god for a day, Adrian, what will you do? Sa Bisaya, kung mamahimo kang usa ka Ginoo sa usa ka adlaw, unsay imong buhaton?
Kung ako mahimong Ginoo sa usa lang ka adlaw, akong tan-awon na compute ko para makabalo na.
For one day.
Oh, isa ra man ka adlaw.
Isa lang ka adlaw.
Akong tan-awon na compute ko mga tabo.
Ah. So I have a question. The question is, if you're gonna be a god for an hour, what will you do?
First of all, thank you for that wonderful question. If I will be a god for a day, I will do two things. First, I will use my divinity as a god to obliterate the evilness in the entire universe. Erase it from existence so that it won't exist in any form of reality in this world. And second, the thing that I would do is I will do a global genocide, which means I will kill everyone, every organism, every creature that lives in the entire universe. For what reason? So that they won't suffer and they won't experience pain anymore as they live. Because as we live, we tend to be hurt, we suffer, and we encounter trials and hardships, and I don't want them to experience that anymore. So I will give them a favor and kill them and place them in a safe place in afterlife, so that they would enjoy eternity forever. Thank you.
So we have another prospect. Hey, Ma'am Rhea. So, okay lang ba pangutanong ta ka? So, the question is, ready? Ready na ba ka? Ready na? Ready na? So, the question is, if you're gonna be a god for a day, what will you do? Again? If you're gonna be a god for a day, what will you do?
One day.
Ah,
Hindi naman sa obvious naman ito sa ito ang panahon ka rin mo, malapit ang gamit. So, mahimong Ginoo sa isa lang kaadlaw. Lahaton ako is, laon din ako ang COVID. Laon ako ang COVID. Kaya para katong mga tao na nag-problema sila about sa ato ang situation, mawala ko ng mga warning na mga kinabuhi ta nga kanang kita or para sa to ang babalik ang ato ang kanang
happiness na nawala kami sa COVID kay tungod sa COVID daghan og mga problema nga nag-abot, daghan og mga struggle ang mga katawhan. So mo na sa ang pinakauna nga ako ang kaon.
Thank you. Say hi.
Hi.
Thank you. Hello. So, I have a question for you, ma'am. Okay lang ba na pangutan ta ka, ma'am? Again, ay kanang. Pwede ba introduce mo ko galingon, ma'am?
Hi. Ako si Meriam.
Miriam,
Mother of two.
mother of two, wife of Kuan.
Wife of
One. Wife of one.
One.
So the question is, ma'am, are you prepared? Are you ready?
Not yet, pero
So the question is, if you're gonna be a god for a day, what will you do? If you're gonna be a god for a day, what will you do?
thank you for that wonderful question. So, na Miss Universe na daw po. How? Ikaw na, hindi ka nakasara. So, kung mahimo kong Ginoo sa isang adlaw, ang siguro akong buhaton. Parang tao, ilang kasing-kasing akong mag-uubon. Tangan ako o kasing-kasing nga mahigugma.
Wow.
Kana walay hatred, walay insecurity, walay inggit. Kay usually mao man na sa amin sa conflict sa matag usa. So kung may gugmaan ka, walay kubot kay love ba ninyo ang sa tao. So kato lang. Para at least in one day sa tibuok kalibutan
Oo.
nakasingati taong peace, kalinaw, kay wala dyan na karong panahon.
Oo.
At least ma-experience na to na siya.
So world peace.
World peace.
Diba, the Bible says to nga Kuan, kana love, what's to? Love conquers all. So thank you once again, ma'am. Ma'am, sa kita pala ni mo, ma'am?
Meriam!
Ma'am Miriam. Thank you. God bless. Bye-bye. So, another na pod nga atong pangutan-on na pod. So, hello. Lingi mong duha. Pwede ta mo isturbohon. So, they are friends of mine. So, magsugod ta sa imo ha. Pwede ba ka na ako pangutan-on? Ang pangutana is, kuan lang, basic lang. Sayon lang dyan kayo nga pangutana. Ready? Focus. The question is, if you're gonna be a god for a day, what will you do? Again, if you're gonna be a god for a day, what will you do?
I will be a god for a day. Because God can do anything he wants. I will extend my time. I will extend my eternity. So I will be a god forever. So I can do anything.
Okay, nice. So, akong usbon sa imo ang question. Ang question is, ready na ba ka? Ready na ba ka?
Try.
Try. So, the question is, akong usbon, if you're gonna be a god for a day, what will you do? Again, if you're gonna be a god for a day, what will you do? Kung mamahimo kang Dios or Ginoo sa usa ka adlaw, unsay imong buhaton as Ginoo?
For me, I think I will make myself the answer. I will solve the imperfection.
You will solve the imperfections of everything. So therefore, buhaton nimo ang tanan nga mali into tama. Because, unsa man?
Everything that is imperfect.
Kay what was before wasn't perfect and we need something better. Something inana. English ito siya, tika-tika gato siya. Pero mana to siya. So ang tanang mga buta nga mali dili perfecto imong tamaon para for it to become perfect. So salamat. Nice. Say hi. Thank you. So hi. So this time kinapangutana naman muna ko. Napangutana na pod nako ikaw. So this time the question again akong balikon. If I'm gonna be a god for a day, what will you do? If I'm gonna be a god for a day, what will you do? What I must do? So kanina question, it was asked to someone. It was 2018, if I'm not mistaken. 2019. This question, it was asked. It was questioned to young people during ikuan. Kana ganing question and answer. Nakalimot ko sa kuan. nakalimot ko ato nga klase nga program. Then I am one of those judge. Then the question is, if you're gonna be a God for a day, what would you do? And this woman or this yung people na ibahana, she answered with this introduction. Ingon siya, actually, I'm not worthy of this question. Diba? Very humble. I'm not worthy of this question because I'm just a mere human, imperfect and flawed. Then she added, if I'm gonna be a God at this moment, in this situation, if I'm gonna be a God for a day, I would tell the world that I love you. Then very everyone expecting na mao jud to answer, I would tell the world I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Then explanation changed a lot. An explanation means a lot, and the explanation was because that no matter how many times we sin against Him, that no matter how many times we sin against the Lord, no matter how many times we forgotten, we abandon Him, we unprioritize Him, may nanagani, still I love them. I love them to the point that I gave up my only begotten just for you to know that I am not for you, that I am for you and not against you. Diba? Nice kayo, diba? Lamig ka pa malandungin yung answer, diba? But for me, if I will own that question, the question again, if I'm gonna be a God for a day, ang akong answer is retroactivity. Retroactivity, which means balikan na to ang sitwasyon. So what happened in the past? So I will bring them thousands of years ago when Jesus Christ was hanging on the cross. Then, for them to know why Jesus Christ died on the cross, why the Lord Jesus Christ died on the cross, because He wanted you for you to be saved. Because di ba gibuhat ni Jesus Christ for you to know na for you to know nga kanang katong gibuhat niya, it is because gusto ka ng luwason. Hinana gani. Because He died for you. The very point of this, nga nung dalaon na ako sila thousands of years ago, that time Jesus Christ was hanging in the cross for you to know that you are not a mistake. That whatsoever you experience, that it is not a mistake. Because again, it could be your parents, wala kayo na-expect that time yung panganak ka. It could be, nag-expect silang babae, then come out, ang nigawas is bouncing baby boy, something na. But the truth is, you are not a mistake, you are God's appointment. Then again, if I am gonna be a God for a day, I would tell the world that you are not a mistake, you are God's appointment. And that would be all. Og salamat guys sa inyong oras. Ma'am Rhea, Ma'am Christine, thank you. And may God bless us all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you.